Message. The messenger has come to give. I come bearing good news. I come bearing good news, children. I come bearing good news. The messenger is here with the good news. I come here and I'm bearing some great news for you guys. I'm going to say something that's going to either get you really excited or you're going to doubt things. And this is the thing. If you're going to doubt this, then obviously I can't be talking to you. But I come bearing good news, and I come to tell you that you have gone through a cycle that was super difficult. For some of you, this cycle was so draining. Oh, so draining. I'm so tired even listening to the cycle. It's been so hard. And I'm hearing it's been a long time without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. I love that there's only 17 people in here tonight, because usually I have like 30. And the thing is, this message is only for a selective few of you. Only a select few of you are going to be receiving this message. And only a select few of you, I'm just going to say, I don't want to say it this way, but deserve this message, okay? Hello, Jasmine. Hello, love and light to you guys. And I'm going to tell you, remember what I am. I'm the messenger, right? I messenger. I'm like AOL AIM, like, right? You, good morning. You have a message from your spirit guides and your angels. Your angels are here to tell you that you have gone through a very dark cycle. Some of you had a fucking monkey on your back, and this monkey was so heavy, it just was like pulling you down. Hey, Faith, it was pulling you down. You were getting dragged along, and you see, I'm walking with excitement right now. I can't stop pacing because I feel like this is the spirit guides, and they need everybody to know. So yeah, Mercury in retro, right? We were all feeling this. Not all of us, right? Not everybody. But when I did the poll thing, 91% of people said, I've been feeling lost and like shit. And I've been feeling useless and hopeless. And I'm going to tell you, so have I. We all have. But, you can't tell with me, because I still jump up and I do motivational stuff and inspirational stuff, because it's what keeps me going, right? It's what that motivational stuff that I post and all that keeps me going. And to believe it or not, I take my own advice and I listen. And sometimes I don't take my own advice, but a lot of times it keeps me going and it keeps me feeling faithful and hopeful. Okay? So, let me tell you guys something. If you don't know me by now, you will never know. So spirit light is the light. The light is like, if you don't know me by now, then you're never going to know me, because some people are going to stay in that shadow. And I hate to be this mean person, but I'm not a mean person. However, there are people who are going to remain in the shadow. And let me just tell you guys, these are going to be people in your life. These are going to be people in your life that are going to be staying stuck in the shadow. If you ran into this message, boy, you're about to be blessed. For the next, I'm hearing 3 weeks. 3 weeks, baby. Just hold on. We're going home. Hard to do these things alone. Just hold on, we're going home. Your angels got their eyes on you. You're everything that they need. They want your heart, love, and emotions. They're gonna bless you endlessly. You know what I'm saying to you? If you guys are here, and you're hearing this message, you're hearing this message. Those who have ears to hear, let them hear. Those who have eyes to see, let them see. Those who have eyes to see, let them see. And then I look up and there's like this craft, and it's just chilling right there. Yeah, baby. Okay. Okay, booby. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, this seriously hit me. Like okay. So me and my mom was like, there was people over for Baidam. It's an Albanian holiday, like a Muslim holiday. And my heart chakra right there. Oh my God, my heart's pounding. You guys don't even understand. So my heart's pounding because I'm so excited for us, all of us, for you, for me, for all of us. This is our time. We have done, I'm hearing, listen to me. Look, I'm seeing somebody with a bucket on their back, and they're, like people be like, oh, Flo looks beat up. Yeah, because bitch, this is how I go through life, real life, like spiritual life. And this shit ain't for the weak, how? I'm in my transformational period. Don't worry about it though. You gonna see me fucking shining too. They see me rolling, they hating, but you gotta go through the sacrifices in order to get to heaven, so called, right? I always say, walk through the hell, get to heaven. The wind is picking up right there. Listen, let them judge you. Let them look at you and go, this bitch da da da, and that bitch da da da, and this motherfucker ba ba ba, and he's whack, and look at what he's driving. That motherfucker broke. No, what they don't know is also I'm hearing, I might not have money on me today, but bitch, I got money. I can always find money because I'm wise and smart like that. And my guides will never leave me in destitution because I am the resolution. I am the awakening, the re-emerging of the soul's purpose. And that soul is calling me now and it's saying to me, hey, you, hi, we saw you suffer. We saw you suffer. And we weren't like, aha, bitch, you're suffering. They were more like, if this bitch only knew, if he only knew, if she only knew. Was the bark. It's the bark for me. It's the bark for me. And number 33 right there. That's the confirmation code. I'm here. I'm seeing 855. If you're seeing 855 919 404, I'm hearing 666 239. I'm hearing these numbers. 614. Okay, these are numbers that Spirit's telling. 614. You broke out. Oh, some of you cut off a cycle. I thought I was playing basketball for a second. I was like swooping. I'm telling you, that cycle. This cycle was rough. Ugh. Bitch, I'm seeing somebody sweating and shit, fucking edges all out, you know. Like, damn, bitch, re-wearing the same wig, you know, over and over again. Like, type of person who's like, all right, for this, I'm gonna have to struggle a little bit. I'm gonna have to eat ramen noodle soup this week. It's all right, though, because next week, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get that check. I'm gonna be all right. And this is your spirit guides telling you, we saw you go through it. We saw you go through it. Right? It's like, I'm tripping. I'm falling. I can't get up. But you getting up, though. That's the thing. And like DMX is telling you, too, you're getting up. You're getting up. You're gonna make it. Don't forget, like, he went through all that shit and then he passed away. And he passed away clean. And he passed away sober. And he passed away with an easy heart. And this is like, you are past all the dead, the parts of you that needed to die, baby. They died, baby. That part of you that you were holding on to so tightly, that you thought was never gonna leave you. You thought it was gonna stick with you and stay with you forever. Give me a fucking, let me tell you something. I'm gonna pass the baton over to you, and I'm gonna tell you something. After this next 2 weeks, mark my motherfucking words. If it ain't all of you, it's some of you. But I'm saying to you, if you've been going through this shadow period and you can hear, you feel me like, yo, man, I know she's talking to me. I know she's talking to me. I went through hell. I went through this shit. This year was a fucking mess for me. It was ups, it was downs, it was breakups and makeups. It was talking to people, not talking to people. It was family issues, not family issues. If you went through this, even if, listen, but I'm saying to you, specifically those of you who went through this is the message for you. Those of you who really went through the shits this year, figuring it I'm getting hit in the head so hard here right now, you guys don't even know. You were fucking, oh my God, the butterfly is coming out the cocoon. I could cry for all of us right now, baby. You know, I'm this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I mean, really, you don't understand this. So I was making the Turkish coffee at home and making this Albanian dessert. It's called sugar money, right? If you translate, it's sugar money. It's called shhht. So literally translates to sugar money, right? And I was like making the dessert and I'm thinking in my head, sugar money, sugar money, sugar. And then Spirit was like, jump on the fucking live. Because I'm going to tell you all something right now. All of this shit you've been through. I'm seeing somebody throw art like paint at the wall. Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Like, you let it out in that painting I'm hearing. Those of you who really have gone through the shits this year. Some of you, okay. All right. Let me just give you a message here. Stop saying that you're fucking not doing the right thing. I don't know who you are, but I know who you are because I'm the same way. Pow, pow, pow. Elbow, bitch. Let me just tell you, look at these crafts in the sky. I mean, your Pleiadian star people, they're sticking by your side. Look at that craft in the sky. I live by the mountains, and the crafts be up in the sky. And whoever fucking tries to tell me that those are stars, those are planets. Okay, stars and planets don't move literally from one point to the other. So please stop it. This is your Pleiadian star system. If you have green eyes, like your eyes are like a little green with a little blondish hair, it's a male. I'm seeing a male here with a prominent nose. You were either a writer in a past life or like a philosopher, and I'm seeing somebody be really like serious here. It's like, philosopher, and I'm going to, give you the way to the light and the truth, and I'm going to speak it into existence here. And you were like this gentleman with like a hat on, you had this black suit on, and I'm seeing that very, very clearly. And bitch, whoever you are, oh my God, bitch, you were. I see Nefertiti, and Nefertiti's walking down the fucking hills of Egypt and next to the Nile, and as she's walking, this bitch got a catwalk. Like, she's like, whap, 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 whap. Like, you're like, You exude sexiness, baby. You know what? And you see yourself, you look in the mirror, you go, oh, I look like shit. Oh, I feel like shit. But what you don't understand is when people look at you, they're like, baby. They're like, baby. Okay, Adam, can you shut up and add me on the live? Block. Blizzak. Blizzak, bitch. Blizzak. Don't fuck around with my fucking lives, bitch. It's my shit. This is my space, ho. And anyway, so all I'm saying to you is, we blocking the haters out. The haters is going to be hating in the corners. And I see you having a party over here. And all across the road, these people in the house is like, why is she having that party? That music's too loud. I can smell the beef. Oh, my God. It's like vegans seeing somebody cook meat and they're just grossed out by it. It's like, dude, you're a vegan. Chill. Show me your ways. I'll show you mine, you know. Stop hating on me. We're good. Everybody's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. And you're just fucking sitting here hating on me. Do you know what I had to go through to get here? Do you know? Do you fucking know what the fuck I had to go through to get here? I didn't think so. Papi. So sit your fucking ass over there in the corner. Shut the fuck up. Go make me a drink and shut your fucking mouth. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm not even joking. I don't care. I don't care who's watching, what they're saying. This is a message. Motherfucker, we done been through it all, seen it all. You know, this is like fucking Mobb Deep, the intro. I done been through it all. I done seen it all. Yes, you have. And they don't understand you. How could they understand you? Have they done what you have done? Have they been where you have been? Have they projected in the astral realms like you have projected in the astral realms? I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so. Okay. Oh, for the love of God. So, okay, close the door. So, have they done what you've done? Have they been to the places you've been? I'm seeing a spider web right here. Have they? And look, it's stuck to my phone. And this is the cosmic web, right? The universal mind, the cosmic law of attraction that's coming to you. Okay? I didn't think so, Papi. But I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying to you, right? With the dog barking in the background, you're going to have somebody who's coming in. This is a message. And again, I'm a channeler. This is a channeled space. Do I claim these messages? Fuck yeah, because shit, whatever I'm saying sounds amazing. I want it too. And Spirit will tell me, listen, you have to understand when you're going through the journey of the dark night of the soul and the shadow work, they're going through it with you. And then you're going through the experiencing the good karma. They are going to do it too. So do not think what? Wait, you think that your spirit guide just left your ass behind there and you're just, so what? We went through a little time. My nails look fucked up. So what? We haven't gotten a pedicure in like 2 months. So what? Our legs are hairy right now. So what? Our armpits are hairy right now. Who's seeing us? Nobody. And you know what? This sacrificial lamp that's sitting here, and I sacrifice my time, my money, so that my daughter can have shit. And I'm fucking sitting here wearing fucking sweatpants and t-shirts, and my daughter got her brand new clothes. She going to school feeling good about herself, because I remember when I was in high school and I was like the Albanian girl, and I was a little bit ghetto, and none of Mommy? All right, Eliana, get out of here.
No, I'm not telling you to get off live. I'm telling you to speak.
Okay.
I hear you.
See what I'm saying? And this is what I deal with. This is what I do.
Like you're in a music video.
You're walking around like you're in a music video. I am in a music video. So this is what I'm saying. I sacrificed myself so she could walk into school feeling good about herself, because I remember being that girl in Staten Island, and I was like a little more ghetto white, right? Albanian. And then these white girls would be in the corner over there, and they'd all have like Louis Vuitton bags, Coach bags, you know, Dooney and Burke. I don't know if you remember that. Their little juicy velour outfits and shit. And I was sitting there like, yo, I want that shit too. I'm embarrassed. Like, why don't I have that shit? And we walk by them, and they'd be like, ew, broke bitch, you know? And it's like, I want my daughter to have that. So I sacrificed this past 2 years. And then I'm not talking shit personally, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't even gotta say that shit. Then, you know, these so-called babies' fathers or sperm donors want to walk in and talking about blah, blah, blah. Motherfucker, do you know the fucking what it takes to raise a baby? Do you know what it takes? I don't think so. I went to New Dorp High School and Curtis High School. So, because I was in Curtis High School first, and then I switched over to New Dorp. Thank God, because New Dorp was lit. They didn't call it New Drop for nothing. I dropped out the last year of high school, but I got my GED. But I'm gonna tell you, the best times, fast times at Ridgemont High. I had a great time in high school, man. My high school experience was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I can't even tell you. I went through a lot of shit in high school, and good things, some bad, but there was just like little kid shit. And I was telling my daughter today, Mommy, everything that you go through in school and everything you're going to go through is going to feel like the end of the world. But every time I would pray up, I remember, this is a message. I remember being in junior high school and high school. And I remember something happening, and it was big, like, you know, to the point where the school got involved and everybody's arguing with each other. And I'm like, oh, God, I should have never gossiped about her or done that. And I remember praying to God, or praying, matter of fact, talking to the moon. And I thought I was Selena and shit. I was like, late at night when all the world is sleeping. Dear God, what are you doing? I'm looking up at the moon and I'm dreaming. Okay, that was me. I really would look up at the moon and be like, Mother Moon, excuse me, moon in the sky, I know you hear me. Can you help me out? I'm going through some shit in school right now. And I think like my life is over. You know, kids, our lives are over. And I remember it being fixed. Like 2 days later, it was just gone. It was gone. My daughter's 11. I swear to God, 2 days later, whatever I prayed for was gone. I'd be like, please help me with this. I made a mistake. And I remember learning and I teaching our daughters these same things. Don't gossip. Watch the three-way calls. These are real things. People will do shady shit to you. They'll try to catch you with no shirt on. Bang, bang, bang. I tell my daughter the fucking real deal shit. When you're hanging out with somebody, they might give you a drink. You might get drunk. They leave your ass in the club. You're there sleeping, crying, and then a girl like me has to come in and save you. The fucking Captain Save-A-Ho. And, you know, listen, that's besides the point. The point is this. You struggled, you suffered, you sacrificed your time, your money, you sacrificed going out. Like, I have an 11-year-old daughter. Anybody who's a single mom knows that children are attached to us, especially if we work from home. I have a video of me today on my phone, and I went to go somewhere like the store. This bitch ran outside track star. She's a runner, she's a track star. She came from the door. Where are you going? I was like, I'm just going to the store. Like, no, it's like there's no flow going out on the weekend. I'll see you later, Mom. No, because guess what? I'm gonna sacrifice. And stay home, and I'll miss that night out at the bar, at the club, and everybody's dancing, having a good time, and I'm sitting at home. Guess what? I'm saving money. I'm doing better. I'm cool. But the point is this: you sacrificed. You left nights at home. You been with your child from day one until now, and then I'm hearing these people want to come in and try to tell you what to do now. Bro, get the fuck out of my face. You don't even know what the fuck I've been through, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? But Karma's funny like that because she likes to come in. Karma's not here to harm us, okay? She wants just to teach you what you put other people through. You will experience that at some point or another because it's the rule of law. It's karmic law, karmic justice is there for a reason. So what I'm going to say to you is your guys want you to know, and you need to know this, that whatever you've been going through, all of the shit you experienced lately, all of it, this is the time. And Mercury is in retrograde today. And for some reason, I felt like shit in the morning. I was like, you know, shoot me, fuck, I'm bugging out. This is horrible. Oh, God. But then, like, towards the nighttime, it started becoming the right time. And I started feeling freer and feeling like, whoa, why does it feel like something just got cleared out of me? Like, why does it feel like something just lifted off my shoulders? And I'm not judging myself. I'm not looking at myself like I'm a piece of shit. I'm not saying I did this wrong. I should have, could have, would have done that. I don't give a fuck. What I did was what I did. But what I do is what I'm doing now. What I do from now matters only. The rest of the shit can go out the door. It can, literally what I did an hour ago doesn't matter to me anymore. I do not do things that make me feel like shit, but when I do, and we all make little mistakes, and whatever mistakes you call a mistake, and this is the lessons right now, and you need to understand something. Your guide says stop thinking about what you did wrong and look at all the stuff you did right. Baby, this where I'm standing here right now, I prayed for this 3 years ago. Okay, for instance, we were living in the other house in upstate New York, and it was a nice big house, whatever, but it was like I could feel the energy was like the house was starting to say like, all right, it's time to move on, right? And then I remember praying. I was like, I'm gonna live by a house in a lake, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have a pool. Bitch, the next fucking place we come to temporarily, because this ain't even where I'm staying, this is where we're temporary at, has a pool. There's a lake right across the street, right where the house is, right across the street, there's a lake, okay? And this is the house. Now, I know this is not the dream that I thought of. However, it's spirit showing me how I'm getting closer to my manifestation. You see what I'm saying to you? So you could cry about shit right now, but yo, you're going to remember, look back 4 years of your life. Look back and just go, Oh shit, I do. Cause I don't know about you, but 4 years ago, like I just came out of jail, fucking maybe 5 years ago. I just came out of jail. I was only like 6 months clean off perks and all that bullshit. I was going to meetings every day, NA meetings. I was doing sobriety meetings, and I was in the process of healing. And I remember those days. I remember going to the NA meetings with $0 in my pocket. And then, you got to give $1. You don't have to, but I remember going there going, damn, man, I haven't got $1 on me to give for the basket, And I remember being embarrassed and like putting quarters in there and shit. And then I remember like a year and a half later, 2 years later, like it took me like at least a good 2 years before I was like finished with all the healing, because you're gonna have to be broke for a little bit while you heal this shit. You move this shit out the way. Like it's like it's like you can't take the broom and sweep it in the corner. You gotta take that shit, clean it up good, and then pick it up and go walk to the garbage, not litter, and throw that shit out. So you're gonna be like that. And then then I realized, oh shit, that was me then. And then I was praying for this, and I remember 2 years after I started doing readings and my spiritual awakening happened. I was like, oh my God, my soul's purpose. I had to go through all that trauma and the darkness for me to get here. And I started doing readings and I started making money. I was like, bah, bah, bitch. I went from not $1 to like 2 G's in my pocket every day. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, holy shit. Like I'm in my car. I have money in my pocket. I was chilling. I remember going to the meetings and putting $10 in the basket. Cause I was like, I got it. Why not? You know what I'm saying to you? You know what I'm saying to you, right? And I remember I prayed for that. And then boom, like 2 years later, a year later, things, they were good. Everything stabilized. But then something happened. I had to go through another spiritual awakening, and I went through the dark night of the soul like a motherfucker. I was shedding the old me and bringing it. And here I am today. I was complaining about this, complaining about that, but I prayed for that, what I have now, and I prayed for now, what I'm going to have now. My point is, pay attention, because I could complain. Listen, I'm no better than you. I complain too. This is some bullshit, motherfucker, I don't fucking blah, 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 and I would walk around really with my hand like this saying some bullshit and cursing everybody out. But then I always stop somewhere and go, wait a minute, sorry, I'm so sorry. Please smack me next time I do that. I'm just a big fat baby who's complaining about nothing, because I got everything I want, everything I need right here, and I know that things that I want and desire are coming to me, and Spirit will be like, baby, we got you. You just in a rush to go nowhere. You know those people that drive real fast and go to the red light, and then they stop at the red light. It's like, this motherfucker rushed to the red light. Damn, goddamn, where you going? They be driving fast. And you ask any of these people, where are you going? Nowhere. What the fuck are you driving so fast for? What are you risking everybody's life for you to drive fast for what? To go nowhere because you want to feel important, like you got something to do? I've learned to slow the fuck down. In the midst of all the shit I'm hearing Spirit say that you've learned to slow down. Some of you really learned to live in the moment, and that's what you needed to learn. Living in the past keeps you depressed. Living in the future makes you anxious. Oh God, I can't believe what happened in the past. I shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Living in the past, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Anxiety, right? That's where that comes from. So sometimes just live in this present moment like I'm doing now. This past year, I went through the dark night of the soul like a motherfucker. I died and I was reborn again. I mean, I let go of things that people are too afraid to let go of no matter what. But there's things I still want to work on for me. Not because my guides say, if you don't fix this, we're not going to help you. No. That's not how this game works. It's all about you. It's about you. What do you want? Right? What do you see for yourself? And I tell myself all the time, I'm not in a rush, because I know that this next part of my journey, I'm not bringing none of this shit with me, and I'm confident about that. Do you understand things? Like, I don't know, maybe you smoke. Let's say somebody smokes a lot of weed, and you're like, I swear, when I get my new car, I'm not smoking no cigarettes and no weed in there. And then you get it, and you're like, I'm not smoking in here. And then you stop the car, you pull over, you smoke your weed, you smoke your cigarettes, because you dare not smoke no cigarettes in that new car, because you want that fresh leather smell in there. You see what I'm saying? Ego death. Ego death was the best thing that ever happened for me. But if you're going through that right now, it's not easy. It's not for the weak, babe. And if you were weak, you wouldn't be experiencing this. You hear me? I don't have gray hairs because I'm stressed out. I have them because my wisdom is growing. You see what I'm saying to you? I have zero stress in my life. Why do I say that? Did I stress out about stuff? Do I stress out about stuff? Of course, I'm a fucking Virgo. What do you think? I'm not going to stress out? However, I have no problems in my life. No drama. I don't got to worry about somebody texting me be like, bitch, you know what you said? Somebody found out about it. None of that. I first of all, even if I was in a relationship, I'll never have to worry. Right, Alma? I don't have to worry about cheating. I don't have to worry about him catching my phone, looking at my DMs. You know why? I'm so happy. This is the point. This is the message. Everything I did. Now, when I meet somebody today, he could go through my DMs, my cell phone, my motherfucking emails, my motherfucking fucking stork messages. He could look at the fucking everything. The crows sending messages back and forth. He ain't gonna find nothing. All he's gonna find is loving messages. Hey Flo, thank you so much for this. How are you? What is your services? Even the guys that DM me today, do you know? Yo, the guys that DM me today. Hello, young lady. I don't want to come off as disrespectful, but I just wanted to say you're beautiful and I would love to take you out to dinner. Where do you live? I would love to pick you up one night. As opposed to like 3 years ago. Yo, what's good, Flo? I got a hotel, you know what I'm saying? I got some coke, I got some perks, you want to chill? I mean, when you change, your surroundings change and you don't attract that shit no more. You don't gotta be afraid. You're not worried because you're gonna cheat on someone. You're not worried because you're gonna stealing too. Like, listen, I'm just like the rest of you. If I can get away with one little item at Target, I'm gonna do it. All right. For instance, let's say I did. I'm not doing that today. I'm gonna tell you, I got a little trippy with that shit, but I remember it's because I used to be a professional thief in my past life. So yeah, that's still caught on to me. This is why my hand I got these marks on my hand because my arm was cut off in a past life for stealing. I've done shit like go to Target, put fucking an item for $300 and scan it as $70. I mean, who didn't do that? You know what I'm saying? We all do that shit. But this is the point. Today, now I'm like, no, Flo. I'll go in there and be like, don't do that. Don't do that. You know, but it's just a habit of like, I can get away with this. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we don't know. What if you can't? What if that day the cops are right there? I was like, I'm not risking this shit no more. So guess what? I told myself this thing. And this is the message. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. If you ain't got $1,000 in the bank, but you're putting money towards a Gucci bag, you need to get your priorities straight. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Let's wake the fuck up. If you ain't got it, don't buy it. Even if you got it, don't buy it. For what? Like, I've really went on this thing where I do this thing and Spirit wants to reiterate this message because whatever is coming towards you next, finances especially, some of you are going to be working with somebody in a business, in an office. I know I say when I get my space, I'm going to have people like my friend Alma, she does like fucking teeth whitening. There's people that I know that do eyelashes and massage. I'm going to have a space that you could come and heal and look good when you leave, right? When you work with these people and you're going to make this money and Spirit wants you to be aware this time. Buy it if you need it. Does this bring me joy? Or am I buying this because I'm fucking bored right now and I got nothing to do? I stopped spending money on Amazon altogether. Unless I really need it, which is like my black seed oil and shit like that. This is a message. Stop buying things because you're bored. I'm hearing that very strongly, and it's time now to prioritize and reiterate everything that you've been doing, especially with Mercury in retrograde. This is a moment to learn about your finances and what do I need to heal and fix financially. In the love department, what do I need to heal? What more communication can I have with my partner, with my lover? What if somebody comes back from the past? What does Spirit need me to heal from this? Because when someone comes back from the past, there's an unhealed thing there that needs to get fixed. For instance, somebody from my past came back and we were talking, and I remember just like I was like, no, there's nothing Spirit wants from me. They're just, showing me that this person still thinks about me. Okay, hi, how are you? Nice to talk to you. We're moving on from each other, boom. Unless you want to go and meet up with that person and try it out again. But if it didn't work the first 17 times, and most of us have tried 17 times with these people, 3, 4, 5, 25 times, and it didn't work each time. So it's time to let it go. Look at the squirrel. He's eating the fucking nuts in the house. All I see is a little tree house moving like this. So yeah, and like they wait for me. Do you know that in the morning? Now the birds and the squirrels, I'll go. They'll all run for me when I have the bag. I'll go down there. I'll fill up the stuff. I walk away, and all of a sudden they all come and they're all eating. It's so cute. I love fucking birds. I don't know. I'm obsessed with them. There's something about me with birds, and even my spirit animal. She was like a fuchsia phoenix, and she came down from the sky, and I was like, oh shit. And then she came and she rubbed my head, but she had a pretty face, like with the eyelashes and the owl look. She was like. And rubbing me, I was like, oh my god. I woke up like, oh my god, she's so beautiful. She was my favorite color, like fuchsia pink. Anyway, with like these purples and reds, okay? Anyway, so the message here is this. And it's so crazy because I'm looking up at the sky and literally the cloud looks like the letter D. I don't know why. D or O. You see that? It looks like a D right there, or an O. It looks like a perfect D. Perfect D. Oh, it kind of looks like a dick too. No. But you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Look, doesn't that look like a D right there? Like the perfect D, or like a O, or yeah. Or a whale. It looks like a whale too. And you know, because I read coffee cups and because I am intuitive like that, I see shapes and stuff and I take them as signs. Because best believe there are spirit in the skies and they use those clouds to give you messages and signs. Trust me when I tell you. I seen a cardinal and my ex who passed was in my dream. That's him visiting. I'm hearing, Alma, we visit you often, cardinals and blue jays. For instance, I'll come out here and they'll just be all regular birds. And then the red cardinal, he comes. He sits there and then he looks up at me. He's like, what's up? I'm being told to stare at you right now, because they don't know what they're doing. They just know, they just feel, and birds go with vibrations and energy, right? So these spirits will guide them to you. Like they'll take them wings and push them towards you, not harm them, but like push them towards you. So when they're visiting you, you don't even know. Yeah, it did look like Pete. You're right. When they're visiting you, you don't even know that it's spirit bringing them to see you, to visit you. They work with vibrations and sounds and wind and energy, right? Right? So when you're seeing these angels come to you in messages and they're giving you messages through birds, animals, the animals follow energy and vibration. So let's say you're out in the woods, you're sitting out minding your business and a fox just shows up and he's just staring at you. Just know that as long as it doesn't come to attack you, you're like stand there still and just look at it. And if you see it looks at you and it walks away, like for instance, one time, listen to this shit. I'll tell you guys, this is the wildest shit that's ever happened to me personally. I remember I was living in the old house like 3 years ago. Remember, I was just in this, I'm going to speak up on it. If you don't want to hear it, that's fine. 3 years ago, I was still, you know, when you're clean, but you're still like drinking, still doing a little coke here, a little drink there. So I was doing that. And then I was doing fine, great. And then for like 2 weekends in a row, I went out and I did coke. And I was like, damn, man. I was like, I can't be doing this because when I get comfortable on the weekends, I might end up going back to that. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that night I got home. Mind you, I'm coked up. I'm paranoid. I'm looking around like, you know, I can't even fucking focus. Why we like to do drugs, I don't understand, especially coke. Because if you have ADD, if you have ADHD tendencies, cocaine and Adderall does this to you. Like, we do that shit to slow down our brain. I could fall asleep. Give me a sniff of coke and I'm falling a sniff of coke. Look at me. I'll fall asleep. Like, that's not normal. That means my brain don't work like everybody else. I'm driving up the driveway and I'm like, damn, man. I'm thinking, like, now I'm fucking feeling guilty. I'm a little drunk. I'm coked up. And I'm driving up the driveway and, yo, when I tell you this staff, this fucking deer staff, he's like, I'm not kidding you, about this tall. Me too, I had a dream with a bunch of crows in the yard and they were knocking on the window. For sure, like, let's say you smoke a lot of weed, you drink a lot, you do this thing, you do that. Spirit's not going to be like, never do that again. But they see when you get carried away with something, they're worried because they're like, we know how you are. And when you get upset, especially if you do something because you're upset. Anyway, this big ass staff, when I tell you the deer was huge, you guys, it was like 2 people. And it walked across me on the driveway when I was like almost at the top. And he stopped on my daughter. He went like this. Like, he was like, and he walked away. He like swung his head at me. He's like, stupid, you just got off probation. Like, he was basically looking at me. All I heard him say was, you just got off probation. You're doing great. Why are you going back to these people? Why the fuck are you hanging out with them? And he was like, you got the message? Good. And he walked away. And I was like, damn. And I swear to God, I saw that and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. It's the same thing. If you drink, you smoke a lot of weed, it's not bad to do these things. But for those of us who have addictive behaviors and we get carried away, it becomes an everyday thing, right? That's spirit telling you it's not about you you can do that stuff, but it's the way you do it. And when you do it, you know it don't feel right. Like, it's just the thing. I could be with a bunch of people right now. Let's say I was sitting on my porch one night crying and the raccoon came out to me. Now he comes by every night and I feed him. He's my new friend. Not only that, that's spirit, bro. That I remember one night, bro, I swear to God, we were in one of my ex-boyfriend's house, and my grandmother couldn't stand that guy. So much so that she died while I was still dating him, and she tapped me on the shoulder and said, look at his phone. And I did. I found out he was cheating on me for like 6 months. Now, mind you, we were kids. I don't give a fuck. It was a long time ago. But I had to do a lot of healing with that because I remember, and I didn't realize that at that time, I was like new to the drug game, and he was giving me drugs so I could stay home. and just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't realize that he's gone. And yeah, it was a calculated move. He did that so I could stay my ass home. And and he was out cheating on me. And I'm sitting there getting high in the room. Like, and then I remember I'm getting high in the room. He left. These are real true stories, guys. I'm telling you from verbatim. He left. I take weed gummies every night to calm my nerves, but I don't do nothing else. And that's fine. But if it's every night to calm your nerves, first figure out, can you ooh, I thought I just saw somebody standing next to me. Oh shit. So can you calm yourself down without the weed gummies? Anyway, so I look out the window and I remember that night going, what is going on? Why am I stuck here doing this? I don't do drugs. Like, this is when I first started like testing stuff. And there was a fucking raccoon at the window and he was like, he wouldn't move. I was like, what the fuck? You know, I'm staring at him. He's staring at me, but he's looking at me intensely. Like, bitch, get out of here. Run. Like, this is not good. And I remember the next 2 days, I felt something told me, get the fuck out of this house. There's a devil in here. The demons are in here. And I remember that was when I was getting raped every night in my sleep by a spirit. But I would wake up and I felt like somebody was, and that was the time. Love and light, love and light. I've healed that part of my life. It was a big traumatic moment for me. I mean, a huge traumatic moment for me because I dealt with some real heavy attachments after that. And let me tell you, this is the point. Spirit has been guiding us from day one. I'm hearing, you have heavy some of you even have dark guides. And what that means is that not that they're evil or not, they're just they're dark. They're dark energy. So you need dark energy to also surpass, to learn things about yourself, and they kind of wake you up to the light, right? But they're done. They're done, and they moved away, and now it's time for you. I keep swearing I'm seeing somebody standing behind me. It's like very strange. Now they moved away. This is my point from the beginning of this. I gotta say this one more time. Happy Friday, babe. I gotta say this one more time. You have passed a test. From here on out, what happens? It's all you. You had a lot of stuff that was, I'm going to say, controlling, manipulating you. You need to know that because it wasn't all you, okay? Love and light to the shadow, but they were kind of like pulling you down with them. No more. I'm hearing no more, looking back to you. There's no more. My days are cold without you. But I'm not hurting when I'm without you now. Now I'm not hurting when I'm without you. I'm happy when I'm without you. You broke free. I see, I literally just saw a vision of somebody being hung by a neck, by a neck. By the thing, and you were like, fuck this, and you cut it off, and you fall down, and now you're free. And I'm gonna tell you, they can't even come next to you no more because you've been clear. Listen, this is why I tell you. Can I tell you? This is why I tell you guys. Keep clearing your aura. Open that circle of portal. Get the vacuum portals. Get them out of your space. When you feel that discomfort, anxiety, big one. Listen to this. When you feel anxiety, when you're feeling, you need to stop. Put your fingers out like this with one hand and create the portal and open up that vacuum portal. So it's gonna, I gotta show you because this shit right here is powerful. My guys absolutely love this technique and they love that I learned it and they want me to teach it to everyone, literally. So it's like this. And I have to show you because you're gonna do this and you're gonna do this. Look at that. It looks like a white light right there. Ready? So boom, boom, and then open the portal with a circle. Make the perfect circle. And when you do that, I want you to stay like this and I want you to envision that you're pushing all dark energy into the portal and it's getting sucked out and it can't fuck with you. You're just like this, but you're using your strength, your chi. You're using your chi. You see how my hand's shaking? Because I'm holding it tight. I'm holding it tight and I'm pushing those energies to the light. Get out of my space. Get out of my space. You don't belong here. Get out of my... The second I feel uncomfortable, I push them out. And guess what? Just feel so calm after that. I don't think you guys understand how important this is, how valid this is. This is the type of shit right here that I'm giving you that will change your spiritual game. You don't believe me? Try it out. You having some anxiety tonight? You feel discomfort? I always feel like somebody's watching me. If you feel like somebody's watching you, you feel uncomfortable, do what I just showed you. And remember, at the end of that vacuum portal, you have like your Archangel Michaels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, and they got a vacuum, and from up there, they're sucking everybody up, all the negative energy, and that vacuum only pulls out dark and negative and hateful energies and allows all the loving light, protective energies to stick around you so they can protect you and love you. Bitch, I keep swearing to God, oh my God, that's my shadow. Dude, I saw somebody walking behind me. And this is like, let's clear the energy. Let's clear it. Love and light. That's my shadow. But my whole shadow scared the fucking living daylights out of me. Oh, that's my shadow. And that's my shadow. But my shadow is not allowed to be on me and to bother me no more. Done. We're done with the shadow. I have no shadow. I'm free. I'm free, baby. And if you're not going to be free with me, it is time for you to let go. And they've already let you go. Your guys want you to end this message like this. Love and light, stop with that, silly. No, seriously. But watch this. Let me show you something. Oh, look at my mom and my daughter. They're watching a movie. How's your baby? Look. This is called shhht. It's an Albanian dessert, and it's fucking banging. But, your guys want you to know that you freed yourself from this. You've let this go. And it's time now to experience nothing but bliss. Bliss. Yo, you're going to be... If you felt unhappy, just watch. Let me pull a card for confirmation. Unos carta. Yo, uno carto. Spiritual. Look at this. Some of you are going on a spiritual journey, a trip. I just see somebody doing ayahuasca here. Look, offering you something brand new, a nice offer, an opportunity. You're going to be crying with emotions. Look at that. You're going to be sitting there like, I'm the king. I'm the king in here now. I'm the captain now. Listen, you're leaving behind this energy, this shady, thievery look, and you're going to be celebrating something. Be careful not to celebrate too much. So, like I said, remain humble as you go through this transition. This has to do with work. You're going to be offered an opportunity for some of you. And if you're here for this whole day, wow, bitch, look. I see a big party happening, a gathering together. Somebody might get engaged. Somebody might get married. This is going to be the most beautiful time. Because I had the time of my life. Hello, magician. And you made this happen. You went through all this bullshit and now you manifested this. Ain't nobody manifested it but you. You did it. Okay? Should they watch or not? Never tried it. What? Stop with that, silly. I love you. I did that the other day, but I was driving and couldn't put all attention. Stop and do it. Pay attention to it. I love you guys. Listen to me. When the message comes like this, take it and run with it. Don't let this message slip your mind. Save it. Save it on your phone. Copy the link and send it to your own phone number. When you're in the car and you're feeling like shit, play this. Just listen to my voice as I tell you what your higher self knows and is giving you the message through me. Yeah, that's what I do. That's my purpose. My purpose is to bring good news and tell you the truth about what's happening behind you and finding out the little snaky suckers in the background so you can get rid of that. It's love and light. It's not about me winning or losing, but if you really want to talk about it, in the end I'm going to win because it doesn't matter what you're doing because I'm always going to be all right. Okay? So let's not pretend like it, okay? Oh, it's coming. B Moscow says, I feel it coming too. You know what? And many people have been hitting me up going, Flo, I swear I feel like a big change is coming into my life. Because it is. This is, you have to understand this. Spirit wants you to know that all these people that did you dirty, it doesn't matter. Love and light, we forgave them. We cut the cords. We cut a lot of cords. And we did a good job doing it. I'm sorry to say this, but they gave you all their good karma. Because not that you could take their good karma. It's not that you took their karma. It's just that they gave you extra good karma because of all the shit they put you through. The truth, I'm seeing a judge in spiritual court and astral court and like all rise. So you're mean to tell me that this young lady has been having these people pretending to be doing this and taking advantage and sucking the energy? Because believe me when I tell you, there's astral court. There's court in the spirit world. And they will answer for their mishaps. They go to the judge and the judge goes, all right, this girl, you may not be perfect, but you're not doing people dirty. You're not sucking the energy out of people and you try to do right by others. And then you got all these motherfuckers attacking you. Oh no, baby, they're in astral court right now. Right now. And the judge is like, all right, this reminds me. Can I tell you what this reminds me of? This is what Spirit says. Some of you are traveling somewhere too. This reminds me of, I went through like a court case thingy. And let me see, look, this is what I'm saying. Imprisonment or slavery. That's what it was. It was slavery. They thought you was their slave. This was past life shit. Somebody who had you like under control in a past life, maybe in a relationship. I'm seeing like 1800, the century 1800 where the men were like in control of everything and you were like their little slave, whether you're male or female, because you played both roles, okay? So you see, and they thought they had you, but you broke open the key. You got the key. This reminds me of that time when I went through this court shit, and I remember going in there, and let me tell you what this person did. They used everything that they saw on the internet about me, and they tried to make me look like this bad guy. She's on the Bad Girls Club. She did this. She's fighting all the time. He even showed clips of me fighting. That's not allowed, but he was showing that shit to people. He was showing that shit to everybody in the jail, in the courts, and he was showing it to the bailiffs and all that. So I walked in. They all thought I was this piece of shit, fighting all the time, on drugs, doing this, doing that. And let me tell you, I swear to God, I was depressed. I thought I was gonna die, bro. I really thought I was gonna die. Forgiveness. I thought I was gonna die. And then guess what? I held it out, stuck it through. My grandmother came in my dream and she goes, don't worry, wait till it's over. I'm sure you guys can figure out by what I mean by they try to make me look bad so that they can have control over somebody that is in my house right now. So I'm not gonna talk about people no more. But the point is, at the end of it, everybody there apologized to me, because when the real part came up, the drug test and the really getting receipts, they figured out that this person was making me look like a bad guy. I mean, while the whole time was playing a victim. And then guess what? The judge apologized to me. I cried when they were like, we award the case to Fleury Nakaya. My heart, bro. I dropped on the floor. I cried, and then they all came up. The judge said sorry. The bailiff said sorry. His lawyer said sorry to me. If I'm fucking lying, I'm dying. He was like, I'm sorry, man. I apologize, ma'am. The way he made it look was like you were just this horrible human being. I really believed him, but now I see that. No. And I was like, it's all right. You know, sometimes you just got to sit back and allow the energy to go. At the end, you're going to win anyway. That's why I tell you, you're going through shit with anybody, baby daddy, all that shit. Do not, I repeat, do not give them any clout. Don't text them. Don't say nothing. Just stay back. Do what you need to do legally if you have to for some of you. And just watch the universe work. The truth always comes out. In every form, in any other. Thank God they were sorry. You don't understand, Astro. I went through hell with that. Look, that's when I almost killed myself. Because I was like, that's it. If I lose this, I'm sure you guys can figure out what it is. Guys, somebody can comment if you know what I'm talking about. If I lose this, I'm dead. I don't want to be alive. But I ended up, the truth came out, and then everybody saw that I was right, and I was there, and I had nothing but love in my heart, and I didn't want nobody to be hurt or anybody to get sad, but ended up being the winner. And I'm still, in a sense, the winner, because I stood back and I minded my business, and I let the universe work, and that's what you need to do right now. If you're going through something with somebody, baby mama, baby daddy, in-laws, I'm hearing, exes, just let them shoot themselves in the foot. Don't be texting them shit. Don't text them nothing, none of that. Okay? Thanks, Flo. This made a huge difference. I have been so depressed about my ex. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. A lot of people are breaking away from each other right now. Listen, I got a family member right now. I'm not going to blow their spot up, but they're going through a divorce right now. And let me tell you, this person, she was there for them from the beginning to the end. She did everything for this motherfucker. And now, all of a sudden, he wants to talk about, I feel like I'm in prison. Yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. If it wasn't for her, if it wasn't for this person, your ass wouldn't have been on the streets when you got out of jail. She had your ass set up. She sacrificed every day of her life for 6 years. Didn't go out, didn't have friends, didn't party, nothing. So she could save $10,000, $15,000. By the time you got home, you had everything set up for you. What kind of fucking woman you know does that? Not me, bitch. You go to jail and be like, how long? 6 years? I mean, I'll be there for you, but I'm probably going to get married in the process. Like, get the fuck out of my face. You better shut the fuck up talking about you feel like you're in prison. You have to be, because you don't know how to act when you're free, motherfucker. You know? No, thank you for the badge, baby. So let me tell you, not reacting is the most powerful thing we can do in any situation. Let me tell you why that's so powerful. The shit I went through in court, I spent all my money in it. And my mom, me, we had to put money together. I paid the lawyer $30,000 fucking dollars for a 6-month case. And he was like, it's going to be this much. I said, if I give you 30 G's, can you win this case for me? He said, I guarantee you, so long as you're doing the right thing, I'll win it. That was my last bit of money I saved up, and I gave that shit all to him because it was for the love of my life. I almost lost the love of my life. You know what I'm talking about. You guys are not stupid. You can figure it out. I'm not going to say shit online because people be stalking and watching. And this is not nothing against nobody, because at the end of the day, people make me look like the bad guy because I'm aggressive and I talk like this and I talk like that. That don't mean shit. It's not story time, but it is kind of story time. And I remember at the end when everything came out in my favor, I mean, you trying to point fingers at me like I'm this piece of shit, but guess what? I kept my mouth shut. I didn't text nobody. I didn't curse nobody out. I didn't talk shit about nobody behind their back. I still don't talk about them today. And guess what? In the end, it didn't even matter. Because, no, the good guy is the guy or the girl who sits back and allows the so-called evil ones, not saying anybody's evil, but some people are, right? They have entities. Allows them to do whatever, put their foot in their mouth. Anybody who you're fucking with right now, if they got beef with you, exes, this, that, let them fucking put their stick up their own ass. Because what happens when you allow people to talk? What happens when you don't argue back? What do you think happens? They start writing paragraphs and start exposing themselves. And they start exposing themselves. If you just sit back and you just go, play that Jeopardy song in the back of your head. Dun, 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 dun. The answer is I'm a fucking dickhead and I'm lying. Oh, winner, winner, winner. You win, you win. You know what I'm saying to you, right? Don't get involved. Yeah, my ex can rot in hell. But listen, can I tell you guys something? One thing I learned? Forgiveness. Forgiveness is important. Whoever hurt you, cheated on you, I don't care if he fucked your sister. Honestly, at this point, remember you had these lifetimes with these people multiple times. Can you please just forgive them and let go? Who cares what they did? No matter what they did, I'm telling you, you have to forgive them. You have to. Because when you don't forgive, forgiveness is so-called the sin, right? Guilt and shame, those are the sin. When Jesus came to free you from your sins, it was for guilt, shame, fear, and like jealousy, all the 7 deadly sins. That's what he came to free you from. So you could let these things go, because ultimately heaven will be found throughout releasing all this shit. When you let go of all this shit and you understand it is what it is. Life is life. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Keep on forgiving. Keep on forgiving. You don't have to go back to these people and allow them to shit on you again. But forgiveness is going to set you free, and they're going to be trapped. They're going to be trapped. Just I'm telling you right now, it's those people who are relentless and resentful that keep popping up, that was popping up in my dreams. Like this motherfucker from 18th century BC, motherfucker still coming around talking about, bitch, you stole $100 from me. No, that was like lifetimes ago. Let it go. And they can't, because they're trapped in the astral hell, in their own hell, consciously, not some hell the devil put them in or God put them in. You only go to those hells in the heavens if that God wants you to go there. If you're smart enough, you're going to say, I'm going to go where the fuck I want to go when I die. And I'm going home. Wherever I originate from, where my soul belongs, that's where I'm going to. You're not going to direct me this way. Nobody's going to hold a feather to a fucking justice thing. You're not going to put a rock in a feather, and if the feather goes down. No, it's me. Hi. I am the solution. It's me. So I know I'm free. I'm free. Nobody could set me. Nobody can ever place you in heaven or hell. You understand that, right? When they said the kingdom of heaven is within you, he meant it was within you. He didn't say the kingdom of heaven is within me. Follow me and you will have. No, he says I am the light, the way, and the truth. Not you have to follow me because I'm it. Jesus said I'm the light, the way, and the truth, because I'm telling you how to be free from all these people. I just can't flat out say it, because then they're going to kill me. They're going to do that anyway, but I need some time to speak in parables and let you know that you have the freedom within you. It's up to you where you go, baby. Stop trapping yourself in misery and in hell. No, the fuck we're not. We are free. We're free sovereign beings. Just because we were born here onto this earth and they gave us a social security number and a birth certificate number and a death certificate number because they think they own us. Nah, motherfucker. You don't own me. I live in the Matrix. I know how to play the game, but I am not from the Matrix. I came here to do work, and I'm going to have to play your little fucking shitty ass Matrix games in order to free myself and others. Bang. You ain't gonna tell me where the fuck I belong. Get the fuck out of here. You go there. You go there. I told you guys, and I'm gonna tell you this again. I had that dream where there was the millions of people. This is gonna free your. Yo, I hope to God this message frees 1 million souls, including the one standing here right now. I had that dream, and Spirit showed me this because I asked Mary to show me the truth. Mary says, what you ask of me, I will proclaim to you, Mary. And I asked her, boom, 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 Mary, let me know what it is. And she showed me, and I shit you not, a vision of herself like this. My eyes were closed, and I saw her there, and she just looked at me like, see, you're right, you're on the track, you're on track. And then I had the dream. I'm sleeping in the dream, and then all of a sudden, I go to this portal where there's millions of people in cars and walking, and they're going towards this, like the portal's taking them. They can't even control it. They're just in the cars, and they're going. For some reason, they were all traveling in cars. And they're all going straight. right? And then I was in a car and I was like, what the fuck? No, something don't feel right. I jump out. She showed me this dream the next day when I asked her to proclaim to me what is hidden. And she did. And I got out and I ran the opposite way. Well, everybody was like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, no, don't go that way. So I ran straight directly. And I was like, don't go this way. It's a trap. It's a trap. Mind you, it was a portal. And I open this door and they were like, hey, you can't come in here. And I walk in and there's this guy dressed like Jesus. I'm not saying it was Jesus. I'm saying somebody pretending to be Jesus. And he was standing by a portal. In that portal, it was a big opening like this. And he was standing there and he goes like, I go like this to him. You can't fucking do this. This is not right. You're tricking people. You can't I swear to God, I woke up from this dream like it happened right there. And he goes, I could do whatever I want because they believe me. And then I turn around, there's a guy standing by the door, an older man. And I was like, he can't do this. And the guy pretending to be Jesus was going to say something else to me. And the guy went like this, don't say nothing to her. She'll give everybody the answers. Because he was going to say something like, I'm pretending to be somebody they believe in, so as long as I look like him, they're all going to follow me, which is why I keep telling you, find your own way into heaven. Don't you dare let these motherfuckers trick you, because they know how to pretend they're Jesus, okay? You want to talk about the devil, that motherfucker could shapeshift into anybody he wants. So it's up to you to find your own way, because if you die looking for Jesus, looking for Allah, looking for Buddha, you will find Jesus, you will find Allah, you will find. But if you die saying, yo, I'm going to go to hell, that's where you're going to go. I'm going to go to heaven, that's where you're going to go. If you say, when I pass, I'm going to go home. Wherever my soul originates from and loves the most, she'll go there. And if I'm needed for service or work, I'll go there too. It's fine. I'm going to direct myself exactly where I need to go. The void, I'm not afraid of it. And I know that I am the I am, and I'm the creator. And the creator creates its own reality. And my reality, when I die in this lifetime, I'm going home. Because I'm a free being. The false prophet. Exactly. Let me tell you another thing. I don't know when or how this is going to happen, but there will be a man and he will come. And he will be in churches and people will love him because he will claim to be from Jesus and God. And I did see Biden, so this person could look like Biden. That's what they were trying to show me. And then I saw another, I don't know, he was like a little bit dark skinned and he was like a man. And then there was another white guy with him and they were at a church and he was like, and Jesus told me that I need to come here and free you guys. And then he started sounding like a demon. His whole voice changed, right? His whole voice changed. And I think there will be the first ever female what do you call it, in London, Britain, because I had that dream too. She was sitting in front of the flag and she was talking, the first prime minister, because there was never been a female prime minister, correct? And if there was, then she's also going to be a prime minister. She has black hair. I saw her. She had black hair. She had like lighter eyes, and she was there were brown eyes, but she had black hair, and she was sitting in front of the British flag, and she was talking, and everybody was listening to her as if either first president, maybe something's going to change there, and it will happen within the next few years. Okay, mark my words. The movie Messiah on Netflix is exactly this. When I tell you this stuff, mind you, I'm not just saying, hey, I had this dream. You gotta say, I pray to Mary. I'll be like, Mary, I know you are it, bitch. I know you the God, really, for real. They're just pretending that it's the men because the men took over everything. I know you it. I know you lit, sis. I know it's you, And I also know there's a divine feminine, divine masculine. But I asked her, show me, what I need to know. Am I crazy? Am I off track? And then she showed herself to me as I was meditating. I saw her, and then she showed me these dreams. Prophetic dreams. Then I also saw that the Galactic Federation was with kids. There's something with kids that they're doing right now. All these government officials are being caught. The kids are being freed because they're in some jail. And they were in spaceships. I'm telling you, they took these kids. That message. They stopped that message. The missing children? The missing children, right? Okay. They say, there's hundreds of thousands of kids that go missing a year and nobody knows where the fuck they are. And many people think they're being just sex trafficked, but I feel that they're being pulled up to spaceships and they're performing, because they showed me them performing some kind of they were doing some kind of stuff on them, on their bodies. So they take them to procreate more humans in their own. If you look at the kids today, man, these motherfuckers are tall, strong. They all fucking good looking. Every fucking kid that's born today is beautiful. Their eyes look like fucking baby dolls. They're doing something in them laboratories, bitch. Cause look at us. We got flat asses. We all here. Bones is hurting. These new kids, they can handle all this chemicals and shit. To them, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Understand me when I talk. But yeah, that's that. And so I just want you to know the message here is do not partake in the negativity right now. If you could possibly deny yourself of negativity, do that. Deprived negativity, starve it the fuck out. Some of you do an actual detox and a cleanse your gut out for 24 hours. No food at all, no water, no nothing. Cleanse your body, cleanse your system, and let that shit clean out. Because you know there's shit demons too, man. Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away! I fucking hate mosquitoes. Look at me. I'm not scared of nothing but bugs. I'm like, All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you. I hate bugs so much. I hate them. Is it ready yet? No? Damn. So, yeah. So, that's the message. So, are you Sigain? What's that mean? What is the like? What is Sigain? I miss you too. How you doing? Night, guys. So there's a movie like this. I'm telling you. So all this shit that I be showing, I be thinking I'm crazy too. And then they show me like, no, exactly what I think. They're like, no, you're right. Stop saying you're crazy. Look. And then they'll show me, and I'm like, oh shit, you know, like all the shit. Am I gypsy? I am a gypsy. I'm Albanian from Macedonia. However, I strongly believe that I have gypsy roots. I know I do. But it's like, I'm like, more like Greece, Macedonia, Albanian from deeper Macedonia. So it's more like those, like Cleopatra roots, right? That's the kind of roots I have, which is why Spirit always shows me Cleopatra. And I'm like, why? And they're like, yeah, you were connected to something there, or like family lineage of it. Queens and princesses and stuff like that. And I know that for a fact. I know that. And if you feel like that, don't deny yourself, because you are. Okay? I love you guys. All right. So, you guys are so beautiful. I love you. So, this is what I'm saying. And you're so beautiful. You're so strong. You're so powerful. And all I'm here to do is just remind you of how beautiful and powerful you are. Forget about all the bullshit you're told. Let the lies go and just remember. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm telling you, I know I have some gypsy in me somewhere. I feel it too. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later, all right? I'll see you guys later.
The whole time you were on live, all I saw... Wait, the whole time you were on live, don't slip.
Sorry, but you look so cute, though.
No, shut. The whole time you were on live, we just saw you going...
Look, what was I doing? What was I doing? The whole time you were alive, you were going like this. You go, all right, guys. I love you, and I'll see you later. Look, and she's 11. Look how tall she is. Show them, please. Please, come here. She's like right here. She's 11 years old. She's almost as tall. Let me see. Where are you? Look, she's 11. She's almost my...